the TZ Tuesday thing started because my cameraman had me watching a bunch of interviews, and a couple of them were Russ interviews, and he was talking about how Russ drops music like once a week, and he was telling me I should try to do that, so I just started doing that, you know. And it was actually showing a decent little come up, you know. Like it started at the beginning of this year, like January. Really, I miss doing shows. It's like I didn't get to go to the studio that much, but I just bought a studio, so now we're just there. That's where I was before I got to here. But you know, I haven't had too much time to record because studios were all shut down. But we shot a couple videos. We went to Houston in June. We were with like Sauce Walker, Peso, and Social Man and all them. And that was pretty fun. I went out to New York for a show. I had a show out in Denver. But, you know, there ain't been too many shows. I had my release party in Chicago, so I've probably done like 3 or 4 shows. I just did one in Gary. 31 Days is the whole process, and album itself is memorable to me because it was just a motivated experience and time of my life. I was just super geeked to just see if I could write 31 songs, you know, just the music every day, all day. I got up with my boy Gotham like every day, and we were making beats every day. He was mostly making them, but I was like putting my input in and changing little stuff about him and stuff like that, and kind of just like giving him ideas to translate into what I kind of want. No, this was actually 2018, August. I recorded like 31 or 32 songs in the month of August, like a song every day. I was just getting up with my boy, and we were making like 5 beats, and I was just like trying to write as much as possible. Probably the whole thing, really, because I was going to the studio every Sunday. So it's like I went there like four Sundays out of the month, you know. And we'd just be there. I'd be there with my homies. I'd be there with my baby mama. Sometimes just all through the night till like probably from like 8, 9, maybe 10 to like 1 or 3 in the morning. Just recording, because I'd get like multiple hours and just lay everything I wrote down that week, because I'd just be writing like a song or two like every day almost, or getting the ideas started and stuff, and then, you know, I'm trying to have them done by the time I go to the studio. I mean, some of them kind of I added later on, like we changed some of it, and it's like because there were 30-something songs, so I split it up, and there's another half of it called 31 Nights. Because it's only 15 on 31 days. So it's another 16 for a different project called 31 Nights. And it's like I took some of them and I added them because there was like 1 or 2 of them that had samples in them. So it's like we couldn't use them. So I just replaced them. Like the Freddie Gibbs song, Freddie Gibbs got added on there last year. And then the Queso song with Peso, I just did that this year. And that was when we went to Texas and shot the video for that. So it's like, it changed overall. Sometimes not all the way, but it's like most of it's still like the original stuff from 2018. But it's like over time, I be taking stuff and adding it. I got like 100-something, like 150 songs just like recorded, ready to be dropped. I started writing when I was like 10. And then I started making beats when I was like 15. But I don't really make too many beats myself anymore, but I want to get back into it. I just was recording and engineering for the first time today. I never did that, but it was decent for not knowing what I was doing. But, you know, I've always been doing music. Like I started recording, being recorded at like 13. And then I started recording in like a real studio when I was like 18. I'm 29 now, so I just like been doing it and just going further and further with it, you know. More music and in a bigger way, I guess, you know. 31 Days just did 500,000 streams on Spotify. So, you know, that's big for me. You know, we're just gonna keep it coming and try to do better than we did. It's like, you know, if we're already doing it good, we'll just try to do it better.